Carole King, a legendary pop artist. Carole King, born Carole Joan Klein on February 9, 1942, in Manhattan, New York City, is one of the most influential and successful pop artists and songwriters of all time. Her remarkable career spans over 6 decades, marked by groundbreaking success as both a songwriter and a solo performer. King's music defined the sound of the 1960s and 1970s, blending elements of pop, rock, and folk with deep, introspective lyrics and memorable melodies. She is best known for her 1971 album Tapestry, which became one of the best-selling albums of all time and solidified her status as a music icon. A history on pop artist Carole King. Early life and musical beginnings. Carole King grew up in a musical household in Brooklyn, New York. Her mother, Eugenia, was a piano teacher, and her father, Sidney Klein, was a firefighter. King showed an early aptitude for music, learning to play the piano at the age of 4. By the time she was in elementary school, she had perfect pitch and was able to play complex pieces by ear. While attending James Madison High School, King formed her first vocal group, the Co-Signs. She also began writing songs and recording demos. Her natural talent for songwriting emerged early. By the time she was a teenager, she had changed her last name from Klein to King and was pitching songs to music publishers in New York's Brill Building, the epicenter of pop songwriting at the time. King attended Queens College, where she met Jerry Goffin, a fellow student with a passion for songwriting. Their creative. Want more videos like this? Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you really love these videos, leave a comment and suggestions for future videos. And romantic partnership would define the early phase of her career. Breakthrough as a songwriter with Jerry Goffin. In 1960, Carole King and Jerry Goffin wrote their first major hit, Will You Love Me Tomorrow, for the Shirelles. The song became the first #1 hit by a black girl group, marking a major milestone in pop music history. King was just 18 years old at the time. Over the next decade, King and Goffin became one of the most successful songwriting teams in the music industry, working out of the Brill Building. They wrote a string of hits for top artists, including The Locomotion, recorded by Little Eva, 1962. Chains, recorded by the Cookies and later covered by the Beatles. Take Good Care of My Baby, recorded by Bobby V, 1961. You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman, recorded by Aretha Franklin, 1967. King and Goffin's songs often combined catchy melodies with emotionally complex lyrics, helping to shape the sound of 1960s pop and rock. Behind the scenes, their relationship was becoming strained. Goffin's infidelity and struggles with mental health put a significant strain on their marriage. By the late 1960s, their professional and personal partnership was unraveling. Solo career and the success of Tapestry. Following her divorce from Goffin, Carole King moved to Los Angeles and became involved with the burgeoning singer-songwriter movement. In 1970, she released her first solo album, Writer, which was met with modest success. Everything changed with the release of Tapestry in 1971. The album featured intimate, deeply personal songs that showcased King's vulnerable but confident voice. It included timeless hits like It's Too Late, a bittersweet reflection on the end of a relationship. I Feel the Earth Move, a passionate, upbeat track about romantic excitement. You've Got a Friend, later covered by James Taylor, who had a major hit with it. Tapestry topped the Billboard charts for 15 consecutive weeks and remained on the charts for over 300 weeks. It won 4 Grammy Awards, including Album of the Year, making King the first female artist to win that award. The album's success made King an icon of the 1970s music scene. Its introspective, emotionally honest songwriting set a new standard for singer-songwriters and inspired countless artists. Later career and influence. After Tapestry, Carole King continued to release successful albums, including Music, 1971, Rhymes and Reasons, 1972, and Wrap Around Joy, 1974, which produced the hit single, Jasmine. In the 1980s and 1990s, King's output slowed, but her influence remained strong. She contributed to movie soundtracks and collaborated with artists like Celine Dion and James Taylor. King's music was rediscovered by a new generation in the 2000s, thanks in part to the Broadway musical, Beautiful, the Carole King musical, which chronicled her life and career. The musical became a major success, running for over 2,400 performances on Broadway. In 2010, King and James Taylor reunited for the highly successful Troubadour Reunion Tour, which grossed over $60 million worldwide. Legacy and impact. Carole King's impact on music is immeasurable. She is one of the most successful female songwriters in music history, with over 400 songs recorded by more than 1,000 artists. In 2013, King became the first woman to receive the Library of Congress Gershwin Prize for Popular Song. She has also been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, both as a songwriter with Goffin and as a solo artist. Her ability to combine heartfelt lyrics with accessible melodies helped bridge the gap between pop and folk music. King's music continues to resonate across generations, proving that emotional honesty and strong songwriting have timeless appeal. Lesser-known facts and secrets. King's song, Pleasant Valley Sunday, was inspired by the suburban culture she observed while living in New Jersey. Before she hit it big, King and Goffin worked as babysitters for their neighbor, Little Eva, who ended up recording The Locomotion. King's cat Telemachus often sat on the piano while she composed Tapestry. After her split with Goffin, King moved to Laurel Canyon, where she became part of the legendary 1970s singer-songwriter scene alongside Joni Mitchell and Jackson Browne.